Well, look who's up.
You gonna kill someone? I'm gonna kill you.
You're supposed to be a judge. Then act like one.
Graciela Reyes was attacked in prison today.
Amy. Judge Gray's going to Washington.
My name is Amy Gray.
A new Judging Amy, CBS next Tuesday.
Tonight on The Late Show with David Letterman, Ashton Kutcher talks about the baby rumors. Plus, music from Al Green tonight. Now your local news.
At 11, Pope Benedict XVI embraces his new calling, but is the world ready to embrace him? We'll have the story.
One nun battled for years with former Cardinal Ratzinger. Now a New York filmmaker is telling her story.
Is there finally a settlement in the Beeline bus strike?
And amazing robots helping stroke patients move again. The story at 11.
What's this? She's up to something big. What a stunning lamp. Venetian glass. Such delicious colors. She must have spent a bundle. Or did she?
At Home Goods, you'll save up to 60% every day on the most distinctive home fashions you'll find anywhere. With new arrivals daily. Home Goods, irresistible finds, exceptional prices.
What is greater than? Greater power. Greater grip. The all-new Audi A4. More power. Under more control. It's greater to lead than follow.
The bells ring and the white smoke rises. The College of Cardinals elects Joseph Ratzinger to lead the Catholic Church. Thousands gather in St. Peter's Square to welcome Pope Benedict XVI.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Roz Abrams.
I'm Ernie Anastos. A history-making day in Vatican City as the 265th Pope is elected. A live look right now at the Vatican this evening, and earlier today, the eyes of the world watched as the first German Pope in almost 1,000 years was elected.
Pope Benedict XVI was born, Joseph Ratzinger, in Bavaria on April 16, 1927.
At age 14, he was forced to join the Nazi youth movement, but deserted the German army during World War II.
Ratzinger was ordained a priest in 1951 and elevated to cardinal in 1977.
And we do have live team coverage of today's events. Maurice Dubois in Vatican City, Hazel Sanchez at St. Patrick's Cathedral, and let's begin with you, Maurice.
Ernie, it was a thrilling day. A place that had seen so much sadness recently was bursting with joy. The new Holy Father made a dramatic entrance to a deafening roar. From the balcony of St. Peter's Basilica, he declared he's a simple, humble worker in God's vineyard.
I'm just happy to have known him prior to his becoming Pope.
One who would know is Monsignor Charles Guarino of Long Island's Diocese of Rockville Center, who for the past several months has been working for the man he had come to know as Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger.
To live for this moment for me is outstanding, outstanding.
Your boss becomes the Pope.
The Pope, Pope Benedict, yes, Pope Benedict XVI.
The excitement began just before 6 p.m. Rome time. White smoke appearing at the top of the Sistine Chapel. The crowd not sure if this smoke would turn black and dash their hopes, as it happened 3 times in the past 24 hours.
One of the sisters at the place said they're saying white smoke, you know, fumato bianco, and we came rushing down here to the square, and we made it just in time.
And when the church bells rang out, it was clear. The voting was over. A new pope was in charge.
This moment is heart-stopping. Your heart just goes thump, 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 and you think, what can top this?
Now the world watches for signals as to how the German pope will lead. His reputation is that of a hardliner. His job was to enforce church doctrine for 23 years. Those who know him say the man is far more charming than most would think.
He has a beautiful smile, and he showed it today, really. He has a beautiful smile, and he's a very clear mind, clear mind, very sharp, and he has a lot of sense of humor.
I think he'll play very well as soon as people get to know him.
And tomorrow, the new pope celebrates Mass with the cardinals at the Sistine Chapel. And to be clear, the cardinals will be meeting with the media afterwards. And then on Sunday, it's the inaugural Mass for Benedict XVI. We're live at the Vatican. Maurice Dubois, CBS 2 News. Ross?
Thank you, Maurice. The new pope is considered a conservative hardliner, which may not appeal to more progressive Catholics. CBS 2's Cheryl Fiandaca takes a closer look at Benedict XVI.
First came the white smoke, then the bells and the cheers of the faithful.
Habemus Papam.
Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger, now Pope Benedict XVI, is the 265th pontiff, the first German pope in almost 1,000 years, and at 78, the oldest newly elected pope in 250 years. Born in Bavaria in 1927, the new pope is described as brilliant, shy, and a conservative guardian of the doctrines of the church. But for all his prominence among his peers, he was largely unknown by the public. Less than 2 weeks ago, when he gave his emotional homily at the funeral of Pope John Paul II, most people got their first look at the man who would become the spiritual leader of 1.1 billion Catholics. The selection of the new pontiff is not without controversy. Ratzinger wrote in his memoirs that he was enrolled in the Nazi youth movement against his will and deserted from the German army in 1945.
He was cardinal from Germany for 30 years, having been a member of the Hitler Youth. His whole life, he's atoned for it.
Cardinal Ratzinger's selection as pope is clearly an affirmation of the policies of his predecessor, but that may not be enough to win over the faithful. Citing his hardline stance, a recent poll taken in his native Germany showed many opposed his selection, claiming he alienated many progressive Catholics, leaving some to now wonder if the legacy of his papacy will do the same.
Well, he is a good man. I would not want to deny that. He doesn't have anything like Pope John Paul's charisma.
Cheryl Fiandaca, CBS 2 News.
Catholics in our area are joining the faithful around the world in celebrating the election of Pope Benedict XVI. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez live right now at St. Patrick's Cathedral with more on that. Hazel.
Ernie, some call him old-fashioned and too conservative, while some call Pope Benedict XVI a humble and competent spiritual leader who will continue the work of his predecessor with ease. The ringing in of a new spiritual leader could be heard from St. Peter's Square in Rome to St. Patrick's Cathedral in Manhattan, where devout Catholics were celebrating the papacy of Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger.
If he is anything like John Paul II, then we're in good hands.
I would say that it is much better to go along with what the late John Paul has started.
Pope Benedict XVI becomes the first German pope in nearly a millennium. The pride could be felt outside St. Matthias Church in Bridgewood, Queens, a neighborhood with a long German history.
I'm very proud. I'm surprised, really surprised that they took a German.
Despite Ratzinger's involvement with the Nazi youth movement as a teen, Rabbi Arthur Schneier, a Holocaust survivor, says it is no reflection of the Pope we know now.
This idea, what happened in the past, you know, as a teenager, it should not be considered at all, based on the close relationship between John Paul II and okay? Because John Paul II was a victim of the Nazi regime.
Pope John Paul II made it his hallmark to travel, making 104 pilgrimages abroad, including trips to New York and New Jersey. Local Catholics are now hoping the new Pope will follow suit and will make a visit here. We're live at St. Patrick's Cathedral. Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News. Back to you.
Hazel, in New Jersey, many Catholics are celebrating the new leader of the Catholic Church. This election was greeted with bell ringing in the historic tower of the Cathedral Basilica of the Sacred Heart in Newark. The faithful went to church to pray for their new pontiff. The Archbishop of Newark worked with Joseph Cardinal Ratzinger and says he's being unfairly portrayed as harsh on some church matters.
I know that this is a gentleman. The image of him as some kind of iron-fisted, angry man is simply not true.
The Archbishop went on to describe the new Pope as a loving and caring pastor and a strong defender of the faith.
And the new Pope is an unseen but essential presence in a new documentary from an award-winning New York filmmaker. Tony Aiello has that story as we continue our coverage tonight.
Dear Cardinal Ratzinger.
He never appears on screen, but the cardinal-elected Pope is a central character in the film In Good Conscience.
He was the one who came down with the order that
silenced Sister Janine Gramick.
New York filmmaker Barbara Rick spent 5 years following this Maryland nun as she battled with Cardinal Ratzinger over the role of gays and lesbians in the church.
I need to deliver this book just to the, well, it goes to Cardinal Ratzinger.
The bottom line was that Sister would not vilify and just be really mean to gay and lesbian people.
No doubt the Cardinal saw things differently than this admitted recovering Catholic. His history as a defender of tradition is bound to disappoint those who want major change in the church.
And I don't think it's going to happen with any pope, honestly speaking, because, again, it's not a question of personal programs, but it's a question of the faith of the church.
Still, for someone who wants her film to have an impact, the election of Cardinal Ratzinger is heaven sent.
I think God really has a sense of humor.
Tony Aiello, CBS 2 News.
And there will be a screening of the film tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at the JCC on Amsterdam Avenue. Stay with CBS 2 for complete coverage of the election of Pope Benedict XVI. We'll continue to bring you all the events from Vatican City.
A tentative settlement tonight that could end the Beeline bus strike in Westchester County. CBS 2's Tiwa Chang is live in Yonkers with late word on when the buses will be running again. Tiwa.
Well, Roz, the union executives and the company, and as well as the Westchester County executive, are all optimistic these striking drivers will soon be gone and the buses rolling. Idle for 6 weeks, Beeline buses may be running by Friday for some 55,000 Westchester commuters. Today, TWU Union President Roger Toussaint and Liberty Bus Line negotiators reached tentative agreement on what age Beeline bus drivers may retire with full benefits. The company wanted 62, the union 57. Sources say the two sides settled on 59 years old. A relieved Westchester County Executive Andy Spano made the announcement tonight.
Taxes will not be raised and the bus fares will not be raised. That it's consistent with what we thought we could afford.
Picketing union bus drivers' angry agreement took so long, must vote tomorrow at noon to ratify it. Still, at least one shop steward is optimistic.
My gut feeling, yes.
For Westchester commuters, agreement was way overdue.
At last, and at least, they are now doing something beneficial for us.
If these picketing drivers do ratify the agreement, the very latest, we're told, the expectation is the buses should be rolling the very latest by Saturday. Reporting live in Yonkers, Tiwa Chang, CBS 2 News. Ernie?
I'll take it, Tiwa. Thank you. An emotional ceremony today marked the 10th anniversary of the bombing of the Oklahoma City Federal Building.
Johnny Allen Wade.
And Teresa Antoinette Alexander.
And my father, Donald Ray Leonard.
There was a reading of the names of the 168 victims of what was then the worst terrorist act of domestic terrorism on American soil. More than 1,000 people packed the memorial service, and later many walked among the metal chairs that bear the names of lost loved ones.
And coming up tonight, what turned a cruise into a crisis? New developments tonight involving the Norwegian Dawn's rough ride.
Physical therapy goes high-tech as robots help stroke patients. Details in Health Watch.
Plus, a terrifying call for help. Here are the 911 tapes from a fire that killed 4 children. Next.
Doctor, huh? Hey, what do you think? Fungus?
No, a weed. At Lawn Doctor, our trained specialists focus on one thing: keeping your lawn healthy for life.
Call 1-800-4-LAWN-DOCTOR today for a free service.
.7 Light FM keeps you going all day while you work. 106.7 Light FM.
Imagine a best-selling midsize SUV. Now, add more horsepower and torque. Add more legroom, hip room, and shoulder room. Give it a longer powertrain warranty and 5 years roadside assistance. Then price it right. What would you have? The Kia Sorento. It's not just a better value, it's a smarter buy. Get $2,900 cash back on the 2005 Sorento, including $1,500 owner loyalty bonus. Visit your New York, New Jersey, and Fairfield County Kia retailers. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Newly released 911 tapes show the confusion dispatchers had in locating a burning house in Teaneck.
And that confusion may have cost 4 children their lives.
911.
Yes, hello. We are in 501 Rockland, and we are just in smoke. The whole house is in smoke.
Where do you live?
501 Rockland.
Rockland?
Yes.
In New York?
No, Rockland in New Jersey.
A Bergen County dispatcher clearly had trouble understanding nanny Betty Mabaza when she frantically called on her cell phone to report a fire at the Seidenfeld household. She couldn't convey that 6 children were trapped inside.
The kids are all crying. Oh, please.
Get everybody out of the house.
They can't come out. You don't know. They're all stuck inside.
Are they all outside?
Yes, they're inside. They're all yelling.
They're inside?
Yes, please.
Get them all out, ma'am.
4 of the children, ages 4 to 15, died in the fire. The state is now reviewing the actions of firefighters who checked out the house and found nothing wrong hours before the deadly fire.
Coming up, robots and rehabilitation. You will see how machines are helping men recover.
And the mother of Michael Jackson's accuser takes the stand for the last time. Find out what she said when we come back.
Closed caption is brought to you by Toyota. Choose any direction as long as it's moving you forward.
No SUV has done it before. Mercury Mountaineer is first in owner loyalty 4 years in a row. Mountaineer introduced the disappearing third row seat. And now there's roll stability control for added safety. You've got room for up to 7 and more than enough space for everything and everybody. And the Mountaineer has a look all its own.
Now get the Mercury Mountaineer convenience for just $279 a month for 35 months.
When families and teachers work together, our children are the winners.
As both a teacher and a parent, I'm proud of our schools.
I'm proud New Jersey is one of the top 2 states for the percentage of students going on to college.
And first in the nation for high scores on advanced placement tests for college credit.
I teach the basics and more: hard work, respect, and self-discipline.
The members of the New Jersey Education Association.
Making public schools great for every child.
We just made the switch to Dish Network satellite TV. Best decision I ever made.
Excuse me, your decision?
Honey.
Dish Network's satellite TV. Get over 60 channels, including your local channels, for only $19.99 a month.
And we're talking America's top channels.
And this was your idea?
Absolutely.
Call now and get standard professional installation free. You can watch different programs in 1, 2, 3, even 4 different rooms.
Plus, you get this Dish DVR upgrade free, so you can record your shows without tape.
Try getting that from cable.
Do what I did. Make the switch to Dish Network.
Dish Network, like this dish.
Call now and get over 60 channels, including local channels, for only $19.99 a month. And that's for 1 full year. Call before 2 p.m. today and get next day standard professional installation free.
What's new? The new 255 horsepower Accord Hybrid. Not to mention, the Accord made it to Car and Driver's 10 Best Cars list for the 19th time. Then again, we've always been popular with those in the know. Oh, and right now, you can lease a Honda Accord LX at a price you won't believe. So, what's new with you? Now you can lease an Accord LX for $199 a month.
New technology is helping stroke victims regain the use of their bodies, and it's all with the help of robots.
CBS 2's Dr. Sapna Parikh shows us the remarkable inventions that are changing lives.
Tom Sugar's lab looks like a movie special effects set. There are motorized contraptions everywhere.
The goal of our lab is to develop innovative robots that can be worn by people.
People like stroke survivor Bruce Mitchell.
At least with the use of the device at home, it's something that I can use at my own leisure.
The machine Bruce is using is the Hand Mentor. It's an FDA-approved take-home physical therapy device designed by Ed Koneman.
We started with the hand because it is so important to activities of function, and it's usually the last thing to come back.
The robot helps with the repetitious movements and helps users reroute signals in their brain.
The new science is showing that the adult brain can do this no matter how long it's been post-injury or how old you are.
The Hand Mentor has worked for Bruce because he's been persistent.
What we are asking the patient to do is move their hand as much as possible, and then the robot will finish the task.
Dr. Sugar and his team now have the task of making rehab robots for other parts of the body. All of their machines designed to help stroke patients get their bodies back. The Hand Mentor is available by prescription and costs about $4,000. The ankle therapy device is still being tested. The team hopes to have it on the market in early 2006. For more information on the device, you can go to our website at cbsnewyork.com and click on links. I'm Dr. Sapna Parikh, CBS 2 News.
A baby girl automatically qualified as a frequent flyer tonight. Little Marianne Ismail was born in midair on an Egypt Air flight to Kennedy Airport this morning. She and her mom are safely on the ground right now at Jamaica Hospital. Marianne decided to come 2 weeks early, but tonight we're happy to report Mama and baby are doing just fine. And is she cute or what?
Welcome, little Marianne.
All
nice
right,
Everybody's flying high tonight, John.
Yeah, frequent flyer mileage already building up.
Yeah,
Young age.
yeah.
Tell you what, you want to fly into New York City tomorrow because temperatures, summertime is still upon us. And there is a chance.
Yeah.
1 or 2 places may actually hit 90 degrees tomorrow. Record high is 90. Yes. Let's check out our view and see what we have and get ready to sweat a little bit. We don't mind sweating a little bit in April.
No.
All right, let's check it out. GW Bridge on a clear, mild night in April. It just feels like summertime. It's hard to believe it's April because this is more conducive to late June, early July. 77 the high today. 3 days in a row of 77 beautiful degrees. Normal high 62, record high 92. Record low, the double deuce, 22, 18, 75. It's almost 70 degrees at 11 o'clock in the park at this hour. 69 degrees officially. Morristown, New Jersey, 61 across the island in the 50s. Bohemia, Connecticut High School, 54. Bridgeport, 55. Poughkeepsie, 56 in the Hudson Valley. White Plains, 54 today. Temperatures mainly in the 70s and some 80s across New Jersey. Eastern half of Long Island, Connecticut. Temperatures there in the 60s due to the cooler winds in and off the Atlantic. Tomorrow, however, winds going more westerly, and that's why we bake well up into the 80s. I think a couple of places will hit 90. Morristown, I think you'll hit 90. Newark, I think you'll hit 90. Trenton has a shot of hitting 90 degrees. New York City, outside chance, let's say 87, 88. Across the island, even in the 70s on the east end. But with the dry west winds conducive to brush fires, that's why we actually have a fire weather watch for tomorrow with the humidity levels low and those winds getting gusty in the afternoon. So that will be a problem to watch for tomorrow with the dry heat. So summer-like tomorrow, at least 85. A few spots may hit 90. Could be a nighttime thunderstorm. Cool change coming on Thursday. But it's a nice change. Sunny skies, cooler, but great weather still. 65 degrees. The rain will come in Friday night into Saturday morning. Clear, comfy tonight. 60, 50 to 55 surrounding suburbs. Tomorrow, breezy. Summertime, 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 summertime. Thunderstorm at night, 85 degrees again. Cooler a little bit along the coast. Not the New Jersey shoreline, though. 66 on Thursday with a clearing sky. Friday, 60. Clouds coming in. Rain coming in Friday night. Right now, morning rain Saturday. Could get some breaks in the afternoon. 60. 55 on Sunday, windy and cooler. Scattered showers come in Sunday night on the Trend.
The Trend?
Trend. And then much cooler the following week with readings in the 50s and becoming unsettled. But shorts tomorrow.
Shorts, man.
Short sleeves.
90 degrees.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple places that hit 90 tomorrow.
Whoa.
City has a chance.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Coming up, we've got the latest on that cruise ship hit by a giant wave.
And you'll see why the investigation is now becoming a federal case. Next.
Tonight on Dave, Ashton Kutcher talks about those baby rumors.
We had sex this week, so it could be, but
Don't miss it tonight on The Late Show.
The certified pre-owned BMW lease or finance by April 30th and will make your first month's payment.
In America, when you hit a hole in one, you're expected to buy everyone a drink. However, in Japan, you're expected to buy expensive gifts. At HSBC, we're the global bank that never underestimates the importance of local knowledge. HSBC, the world's local bank.
McDonald's Chicken Selects and McNuggets made with white meat. Get them while they're hot.
I'm loving it.
It's termite season. Terminex them with the protection more homeowners believe in. 1-800-TERMINEX. It's termite swarm season. Terminex them with the protection more homeowners believe in. 1-800-TERMINEX.
Federal investigators are now looking into that cruise ship incident that terrified thousands of passengers. A 70-foot wave slammed into the Norwegian Dawn at sea last week. The wave reached as high as the ship's 10th deck and shattered some windows. The cruise liner docked in New York yesterday and was repaired before setting out again. Norwegian Cruise Line says the passengers were never in any danger.
The mother of Michael Jackson's accuser wrapped up a fifth and a final day of testimony today in his molestation trial. While on the stand, the mother denied soliciting money from celebrities for her son's cancer treatment. Jackson is accused of molesting the woman's then 13-year-old son, who was a cancer patient. The prosecution plans to rest its case sometime next week.
And coming up in sports, it is a record-setting night for the Mets.
But could the Yankees repeat last night's performance with Randy Johnson on the mound? Chris has the highlights next.
Punished for trying to save money? Wednesday at 11. If you think you're saving cash by paying off that loan early, watch out. You could be penalized thousands. What you should know before signing on the dotted line. Borrower beware. Wednesday on CBS 2 News at 11.
Tomorrow morning, a story all women should hear. I'm Mario Bosquez. What you think may be a urinary tract infection could be something else, often misdiagnosed.
Plus, more breaking news, point-to-point traffic reports, Dave Price's weather forecast, and half the commercials. CBS 2 News this morning.
The 265 horsepower Nissan Maxima, the 245 horsepower Nissan Murano. Performance, style, quality. Two vehicles in perfect harmony. Now lease the Maxima or Murano for just $299 a month. $299 a month. Maxima Murano. Music to your ears.
We switched to fair and flexible at Sprint because our old wireless company charged these huge fees for going over our minutes on our family plan. So we had a family meeting, took a vote, and decided it was all Wendy's fault. Yeah, but she suggested Sprint, so it all worked out.
Good call, Wendy.
Thank you.
No more huge overages. Sprint automatically adds anytime minutes as you need them. Every 100 minutes costs just $5. Others charge $35 or more. Sprint PCS. Now that's better.
Trésor, 15 years of love. Now with the ring adorned with Swarovski crystals. Wear it and be treasured. Lancôme. Your gift of beauty with any 2650 Lancôme purchase. Only at Macy's.
I overheard something today. They were talking about assassinating President Soleimani. Here at the UN.
2 thumbs up for The Interpreter. Without question, the most intelligent film of the year. The Interpreter pulses with cold-blooded intrigue and pure, unadulterated suspense.
What are you not telling me?
I don't know how honest I can be with you.
Nicole Kidman is at her best. Sean Penn is magnificent.
We got a situation.
He's here. It's nothing short of brilliant. The Interpreter, rated PG-13, starts Friday.
What about the Yankees? Here's Chris.
So much for a winning streak. Now the Yankees with the league's highest payroll at $212 million. Tampa Bay second to last, spending just $37 million on their players. Tonight, the Yankees hitting Randy Johnson, worth more than Tampa starting infield and outfield to make it 2 in a row. Randy Johnson, 7 1/3, struck out 8, but made 2 really big mistakes, both to Eduardo Perez. That ball into the monument there. Then in the 7th, this ball just gets out, but it is out nonetheless off the top of the fence. 3-1 Rays. Now 3-2. Johnson in a jam, and Derek Jeter, error number 1 this season. Run scores 4-2 Tampa, down 6-2. Mariano Rivera on, takes this ball off the hand. Watch for that over the next few days. We'll see if he's okay. 6-2 D-Rays. Ooh, tough one for the Yankees tonight.
I haven't pitched well since opening night, so I'm hoping this is, you know, one of those cliches where things happen in threes because it's my third bad start and it's unacceptable.
Gary Sheffield meeting Bob Watson, the league's disciplinarian, today at Yankee Stadium to go over last Thursday night's fan incident at Fenway. No penalty announced yet, but Boston police will press charges against Chris House, the swiper, and the other guy, the one who tossed the beer. Our Deuces Rogers caught up with Sheff before tonight's game.
Would you be surprised if they came down on you with some kind of punishment?
Yes, I would be. I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong to grant anything. You know, my thing is that your natural reaction is to do more, and I did less.
The Mets losers of 2 in a row on the road in Philly tonight. Victor Zambrano still trying to prove to Mets fans he was worth giving up on Scott Kazmir for Mets and the Phils. Chicks dig the long ball here, folks. Jose Reyes gone, Victor Diaz gone, Mike Piazza look out below.
Whoa! Back toward Richie Ashburn's statue.
And Dad was watching. Let's continue. Mankiewicz, Diaz number 2, Reyes number 2, then David Wright.
Is it enough? Grand slam for David Wright.
16-4. Mets win the 7 home runs, a team record. Yeah. Big night of offense. The Nets needing a win at home and a loss by Cleveland tonight. Get both, and the Nets are in the playoffs. Bad news. Cavs beat the Celtics. So tonight, New Jersey home for the Wiz. Still got to win this one. Jay Kidd coming off a triple-double Sunday. Tonight, Kidd with 35 points, 8 and 8. Now watch this.
2-on-1. Kidd, pass.
And that for some ball movement there. The Nets in control throughout the whole way. Carter, Spinsanity. 26 points tonight for BC. The Nets win at 109-101. At Boston tomorrow. New Jersey over 500 for the first time this season.
Everybody needs to focus in and, you know, play a little bit better than they've been playing all year, you know, and we've had some guys who've been playing great all year, but we just need one more notch from everybody, and I think we're really getting a great response from everyone.
Our guys have worked extremely hard to put themselves in a position where we can decide our own fate.
The Knicks at Chicago tonight, up 1 seconds remaining, and we've seen this before, especially this season. Ben Gordon beating the Knicks with 5.8 left. Jamal Crawford leaves Chicago, and the Bulls get home court advantage in the first round of the playoffs, 92-91. The Knicks lose another tough one. So it all comes down to tomorrow night for the Nets. Got to beat the Celtics on the road tomorrow.
Got to.
They do it, and they're in. All right, guys.
All right. Coming up, Hollywood comes to Manhattan.
We're going to take you to the star-studded opening of the Tribeca Film Festival.
Saving that push for something really important? Chevy Hot Button is here.
Push it real good.
Now use Hot Button bonus to get an 05 Trailblazer LS 4-wheel drive for around $296 a month with Smart Buy financing. Residency restrictions apply. Call for details.
Push it good.
See your local Chevy dealer today or visit ChevyOffers.com.
Time is running out to get the Six Flags Great Adventure Season Pass. Your last chance to get a great deal on a year of fun. Run, don't walk. This great offer ends May 1st. That's a whole year to experience the new 11-acre Golden Kingdom and Kingda Ka, the tallest, fastest roller coaster on Earth. And it still comes with free tickets for friends, free concerts, free Fright Fest, and more. Get your season pass at SixFlags.com and Pathmark now for less than the cost of 2 visits. But hurry, the offer ends May 1st.
Now that they're married, Laura and Tim have some decisions to make.
Okay, whose bank?
My checking account's free.
Well, so is mine. But Wachovia gives us free online bill pay. We get a free check card, which can earn reward points, and we can use over 5,000 ATMs.
Okay. Wachovia.
Definitely.
Now, what goes there?
At least choosing a checking account was easy. Switch to extra free checking. Wachovia.
See you later, Doctor.
All right. Doctor, huh? Hey, what do you think? Fungus?
No, a weed. Very common this time of year. I recommend a custom blend of granular fertilizers with weed and insect controls.
At Lawn Doctor, our trained specialists focus on one thing: keeping your lawn healthy for life. So all you have to do is relax and enjoy it.
Call 1-800-4-LAWN-DOCTOR today for a free service.
A
course I want the Kia Sedona. I like everything you're telling me about the 5-star safety rating, the DVD player, and the 10-year warranty, and all that cash back is pretty amazing. But I need to gesture aggressively with my hand, so my wife thinks I am really working you over to make this deal. Are you with me?
Get the Sedona, starting at $17,120 up to $4,000 cash back. Visit your New York, New Jersey, and Fairfield County Kia retailers. Hurry, offer ends soon.
Opening night of the Tribeca Film Festival.
It was an event to be seen. It was the screening of the new film, The Interpreter, at the Ziegfeld Theater. Stars Nicole Kidman and Sean Penn were there. The movie is the first to be shot inside the United Nations. The festival was started by Robert De Niro to revitalize Lower Manhattan in the wake of 9/11, and it ends on May 1st. Get down there and enjoy.
Good thing, a must-see. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ernie Anastos.
I'm Roz Abrams. Late Show is next. Who's his guest?
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher. That's
right.
a hard name to say. See you
Have
tomorrow.
a good night.
Catch the King of Queens Wednesdays on CBS. It's all here.